How's it going, everybody? Today, the start of Raging Echoes League number 5, I do believe. I'm recording this before the league even comes out. I don't know how frequent these videos will be, maybe once a week. YouTube gets very saturated with content once these come out, but I like to play it. I have a lot of fun, might as well do it. First of all, hopefully there's some B-roll going in the background. I'm going to go over just a very quick overview of what I'm doing. Starting it off, we have got tier 1 relics. I am going animal wrangler. Yes, surprise, surprise. It catches and cooks all fish, hunts better. I mean, it's just so much better than the other two options. For tier 2, I'm going dodgy deals. This is another one that is very good, but the other two are also very good. I just think personally, dodgy deals is going to be the best for me in my regions. I will show eventually everything will come full circle. Tier 3, I think this is the first no-brainer there is. I think Clue Compass is so much better. You have bank, you have good, PVM places. You have tellies to everywhere you could need to go. Now this is where I throw a wrench into the works and go different than what most people would do. Tier 4, I am going reloaded, and then I am bringing it back to corner cutter. Eventually you'll see I am going Morytania. There's a lot of agility tasks, but skipping the early agility is going to be so beneficial to me, and I just don't feel like doing it. I think this one seems the most fun. I think it saves the most time to 50 mil if you want to be an efficiency nerd. So I am bringing it back and taking 2 tier 2s. Tier 5, I have Morytania, I have a Slayer helmet. You know we gotta take Slayer Master. This makes it so any monster that can be assigned via Slayer Master or boss that can come from like a boss, to my understanding, count as being on task when you kill them regularly. So this means things like the Inferno, Vorkath, Grotesque Guardians and their pinnacle bosses, stuff like that. You just get the effect of being on a Slayer task all the time. This seems really good. The other two here are very good. Treasure Arbiter, which is a Clue Scroll relic. They said there's going to be less points. So hopefully that is a lot less points, and I don't regret this one. Tier 6, Banker's Note. I stand firm. Banker's Note is a godsend. Total Recall, yeah, sure, it's great. I'll miss it, but Banker's Note stays on top. Tier 7, this is where it also gets kind of interesting. You have the Grimoire, which gives you every prayer and every spell book, versus Overgrown for me. Pocket Kingdom is very good. I just don't care about getting the supplies. You get them from PVMing, I don't care. I am, as of right now, picking Overgrown. I only have 2, eventually 3 herb patches in my regions, so I think that Overgrown and just having them constantly going, never having to worry about them, is going to be just so much better overall for the account, for supplies, for herb lore XP, for farming XP. I think it's just going to be more beneficial. Grimoire, realistically, with the combat masteries, you have 100% extra accuracy, so the attack stats of the prayers don't matter. Missing out on 4 max hits when you're attacking twice as fast, with more damage, with more chance to roll damage. I mean, I think we'll be good on damage. As of right now, Overgrown. Final tier, I'm definitely going Last Stand. Weapon Specialist, I don't really care about. I don't like the whole spec relics. Maybe I'll do another build with like a crossbow or something, I don't know. Guardian is very fun. I wish I took it last league, but I didn't. But Last Stand was my biggest regret last league. As of right now, for the combat masteries, I have no idea what I'm doing outside of 6 melee. I think 6 melee, once you get those echo hits going with a 2-tick scythe, if you get a scythe, But if I get the 10th point, it will either be a 4th point on range, or it will be 1 point on mage. I think the 1 point on mage is pretty good. When you're just barraging a clump, to have a good chance to do, just 20 extra damage seems pretty good to me. Next, I'm going into zones. These are in no particular order. I haven't decided yet which order I'm going to do them, but Fremennik. Fremennik is really good. It just has so much in it for Slayer, for bossing. Vorkath is really good for supplies. Duke is really good for supplies. Obviously, Dagonoth Kings, which is the Echo boss, which gives the reward of the amulet and the ring, which are basically every best in slot jewelry jammed into one piece, so you don't even have to switch. And it's upgraded from those. Second region I am taking is going to be the desert. Again, this is, I don't mean second as in order, I just mean this is a second region. Desert for me is just good. I think TOA is a great raid. I actually do not hate TOA, believe it or not. And this is actually the one that was kind of on the cusp for me. I think that the desert could have been replaced realistically by any region you feel like doing, but I just want to have TOA for when I don't feel like finding teams, don't have people online to do TOB with. It just seems like a good place to go. And last but not least, of course, it's a melee build. I've already said about 10 different things from the zone. It is Morytania. I mean, get the Slayer helmet with the Slayer relic. The grotesque Guardian stuff is good. The Gloves of the Damned will be very interesting with barrow sets. We're already trying to decide things like AFKing with Guthans for resources from gargoyles. That becomes an option. Guthan's healing is going to be insane. You can pretty much just AFK wherever you are, whenever you want. Then it also has skilling stuff. Sepulcher, I already have the agility boots, but I've never actually done Sepulcher. Need to learn it. Has TOB. I've never done TOB. I need to learn TOB. And of course, Firewatch Sentinels. If there's any reason I need Blood Furies, I have the Thieving Relic. I will be able to thieve them just forever and just get a ton of blood shards if I feel like going down that route for any sort of content. This was longer than I thought. This wraps up my overview. Now it's going to be probably more spread apart progress. I don't want to put, level 5 attack, level 10 attack, blah, blah, blah. It's a league. Stuff goes fast. Okay, now that we're actually starting to do stuff, I've got my tier 2 relic unlocked, which is going to be dodgy deals first. Hopefully I can do this not at a bank. Look at that, we're dodgy and we are dealing. Okay, we're 3 tasks away from the next zone, but we just got the first combat mastery, which we need to use because it gives you the saving runes and stuff. But of course, we're going melee. Well, killing one Tazar for a task and I got an Obby shield on the first kill. That's pretty good. I think that's probably a task. It always has been, so there's Cow in one hit. That is tier 3 relic. I don't even remember. Oh, sweet. It's Clue Compass. I probably have to be at a bank for this, but it's going to be Clue Compass. I don't even know what's happening anymore, but there's Mastery number 2. I am close to the next relic as well, and I don't know how many tasks the next area is. Probably 200. I don't know. Okay, this was a while ago, honestly. I think it's 2,500 points. I didn't even notice I got this. This might be like the one and only regret I have this league, but we're going reloaded. I wonder what this means. Okay, so then how do I... Oh, I just get to straight up select it. We're going corner cutter. Screw it. I think that the Herblore one is good, but I would much rather just be able to run around and get agility XP. It just seems cool. The tasks will be faster, the XP comes in, it's just good stuff. Well, there's a free 200 points. I don't know if pets are boosted, but my friend also has a beaver and he got it at 10 woodcutting, so I don't know if these are boosted. They never have been in the past, but there's 200 points that I get to skip. What started off as just getting 10 of these tickets for a Snapdragon to get a task turned into, oh crap, I'm getting 16 of them every single time I click this. So that was just quick 40 minutes. This is a master task. That is 400 points for 40 minutes worth of time. Plus, look how cool I am. We are gonna open these. I'm probably going to keep a lot of the items. I'm just gonna dump it all in the bank. I can never remember what exactly you need for the tasks, like the wizard robe sets and stuff, but there's collection log tasks, easy collection log tasks, completing clues, getting unique from a clue. I mean, they really toned down how many points you get from clues, but what the heck? That is a weird reward even for leagues. But you still get a ton of rewards from here. And then there's stuff you need for other clues. Since I'm not taking the relic, that means I don't need emote items. I need like 3 Guthix items, which I've already seen 2 so far, so I might just have that done already. There's a master. And I don't have any regions unlocked, so really, I don't think I have any combat requiring master clues, so I should be able to do masters. Now, this was my original plan for leagues. If they didn't have this clue compass, I was going to stay in the first zone and do every single clue scroll task in the first zone before leaving, because then I would have easier tasks, I wouldn't have to run so far, you know, so on and so forth. I was just going to sit in the first zone and farm master clues, because they should, in theory, just be easy. Okay, I get the one thing where I have to do combat, but still, that's a pretty easy one that should take no time at all to get. I don't know. I should have seen how many points I started with before all that, but I'm making the executive decision before I leave for work that I am going to unlock the desert, and then I'm going to go pickpocket the Menophyte guys there, so hopefully I can get, you know, better thieving results, and I almost have easy CAs for no reason. Went ahead and did all of the pyramid plunder tasks, and that should be, yes, another relic. We are going Slayer, of course. The Blue Scroll's cool, but Slayer Relic with Morytania is just going to be bonkers, because you always count on task, so you never need to get a task. You just Slayer Helm everything. This is going to be just massive. There's Scurrius killed, which gets me a new combat mastery. Also, I leveled up ranges, like, I don't even know, probably 20 times during this, just killing the little rats. So that was cool. And then for combat mastery, of course, we're going 3 on the melee, which gets me faster, which that is actually like a big game changer there. Hey, broken zombie axe. Ass. Okay. And there's a Slayer monster over level 55. Sorry, there's the mastery. I can actually put it in now. Of course, just jamming on melee. This one's not anything crazy. Black Mask. Now, this is where the Slayer Relic really starts to shine. Everything gets damage bonus. Okay, went ahead, did some quests, yada yada, relics. Tier 6. Banker's Note, of course. I've never actually seen anyone that's gone Total Recall yet this league. So, I took this last league. Okay, went and banged out a bunch of smithing so we can make our broken ass. Why did I do it again? Stop saying ass. This is going to be our best melee weapon for a long time. It's just so good for being so small. 2 serious spines. We turn these in for prayer. I don't even know what level it'll get us, but hopefully it gets us 100 combat. And it does. I also got all the CAs done and everything else, but there's 100 combat. This is the big melee mastery. It's the half attack rate, so now our zombie axe, said it right that time, is 2 ticks. Best task in the game. Pet Frank. Who's a good boy? Frank's a good boy. Well, I thought I was going to get all the way to 99 without one, but there's 5 blood shards. And of course, once you get this area unlocked, there's 99 thieving. That took not even an hour. Yippee. 99 cooking. This has been 25-minute AFK session. Well, I was trying to get all the forestry tasks done, and I got a wolf whistle, and I have a beaver, so now I have a cool beaver. Bunch more random tasks. This one's the medium desert diary, and that was enough to get my final zone, which we will go Fremennik. This is one of the big regrets I've had so far. I wish I would have taken Fremennik before Morytania, or maybe even also before desert. I don't know. Fremennik has so many good early and thieving tasks, it just took forever to get here. Morytania should have been last. It's so bad for tasks. It's so bad. Oh cool, there's the fire cape done. I had a handful of beers, but I was just cruising through that bad boy. I didn't do it earlier because I thought I'd need more prayer potions, but I used 9 doses of prayer potion, and I got a speed task, which gives me that. And I got all this stuff, and then if I equip that, that's another task, and now we're pretty close. But masteries, if we unlock this, we get 60% prayer penetration and more echo hits. I think the echo hits are going to be so cool. Got to get some Torag hammers and just get them chugging along, but next we start getting the range. That should be the end of Beneath Cursed Sands. What agility level does this get me? How much XP was that? was like 600 something K. Oh man, I'm just shy of 82. And then we can go do the next floor of Sepulcher, but now we have this thing, we have TOA unlocked. I finally got the strange old man Barrows step, so now I can actually do Barrows just by teleporting here, then doing everything, and then, well, I misclicked, but you get the gist. I just teleport to the Barrows chest. So you go up top, kill all the brothers, come down here. This is gonna be sweet. It's 25 Temporos KC, as well as, if I can click the right thing, all of the CAs. Now, there are a few things you can get from here. I already have the harpoon fish, but I need like a barrel and something else. So if we could just get everything done in the 25 KC, that'd be really cool. Well, that is not one of the things I was expecting to get. That I already have. This is new. I don't know if there's a task with it. This isn't a task. I need the fish barrel or the tome of water, but this is also not a task. And there is the tier 7 relic unlocked. I probably have to be at a bank. Relics. I made my decision. Grimoire, the prayers just aren't needed. Sure, clicking 2 prayers sucks, but playing a 1 defense account in the main game, I am used to it. So we are going with the farmer. This is the last XP upgrade. This is just going to be nice for my regions because I don't have jack diddly for hatches. So now we have this. So I like completely missed it. There's 99 strength. That's kind of cool. I don't feel like doing DKs right at the minute. I need something to AFK, so we're making spine because I have a clue scroll and it's a task in and of itself. Yada yada yada. Oh, hey, cool. 1750 total already. I got 85 Slayer doing my little Dagonoth's side quest, and now I need a whip for my master clue, so we're just gonna grind this out. I think it's like 1 in 100. It's nothing crazy. There's our whip. 85 KC. I thought I was gonna go dry in another place. I think I've decided that mining is probably the worst skill for me to train this league, so I'm just gonna pump everything onto mining as far as lamps. And let's see what these Morytania quest rewards give us for total XP. Yeah, so I just went from, what, 63 or 62 mining all the way up to 79, almost 80, just from doing this one quest. So that was fun. Well, that was kind of cool. Just got like an explosion of stuff. There's medium combat achievements done, 50 combat achievements done, perfect grotesque guardians 2 done, and that's it. But like the orb here is 1 out of 30, I think. I sure hope there's a pity drop at 30 and we get it on the next kill. I mean, I have to do these 50 times eventually anyway, but I would rather come back with better gear than this piece of dog crap. Time to see, this is 30 KC. Is it guaranteed? It sure is. We can finally do our first Echo boss. Well, that was significantly faster than the regular Guardians, I think. It was way faster, but that gets us our 7th mastery, which is going to get us our first point in range. So now our minimum hit is increased with range, which is nice because after doing 30 regular kills, which I needed to use range for, that was the worst part of it. The range sucked. You go dry on the thing to do these, and then you go really spooned on the gloves. So these things are like Barrows gloves, but they also enhance the effect of full Barrows sets. So if I actually take my Guthin set, this now has a 50% chance to heal all of the damage I do. So now if I go get myself a Blood Fury, use this setup, I should, in theory, be able to AFK almost every boss in the game. So I suppose now we go do the long, tedious grind of getting 90 crafting. Well, that ended up taking 82 kills. I was like going double the rate on all of these. But this should be, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 2. This should be enough XP to get 87 mage entirely. Also, it really wasn't that bad because with my Guthin's like mosquito build, I was 25-minute AFKing here. So there's 87. So we can make our Fury, make our Blood Fury, and go leech the game. Can never remember what runes it is to enchant an Onyx, so I just bring everything. There's the amulet. There's the strong amulet. Maybe there's a task for Fury? Nope. And we're just gonna ignore the Fury and just go straight to the Blood Fury. Now, we are a true mosquito. Okay, we're gonna attempt the AFK Calphite Queen. See what happens. I will have to drink Prayer Pot, so it's not completely AFK, but it's like second client up on the side. Oh my god, look at it. It's great, even though the melee prayer's up. We're still just... we're little mosquitoes sucking the blood out of this thing. Which is kind of funny, because KQ's like a mosquito. Okay, well, that worked. Very easy to say that that was a fluke, though, so we have to go for the back-to-back. And also, I can just AFK retaliate to heal up whatever I'm missing in between. Now, I'm assuming the Echo Orb is just guaranteed at 30 everywhere. Sure is. So this was pretty nice, actually. By the end of it, I was only clicking this client just to drink prayer pots. And outside of that, I was just completely AFK. I got a Calphite Queen head, which is needed for the diary. Dragon Two-Handed Sword, which I already equipped, and that was a task. And then I got 2 magic seeds, 2 palm tree seeds, which is going to be great. All these herbs, which are also great. Secondaries. I mean, that was fantastic. This is a great AFK place.